The Game Awards 2024 didn't just celebrate the year's best games, it also gave us a glimpse at the titles we can look forward to in the coming years. In this video, we're diving into the new game announcements from the event, and sharing the key details we know so far. Let's see if any of these games will make it onto your wishlist. Shadow Labyrinth. If you caught the secret level animated episode, you probably wanted to see it come to life. Well, now we have it. Shadow Labyrinth takes a bold step into uncharted territory, offering a dark dystopian reimagining of the Pac-Man universe. Players will navigate as the swordsman, guided by an orb named Puck, through a vast labyrinth filled with mutated adversaries, uncovering new abilities and items along the way. This 2D action-adventure transforms the iconic maze into a dystopian sci-fi setting, delivering a fresh and daring take on the franchise as part of Pac-Man's 45th anniversary celebration. Shadow Labyrinth is scheduled for release in 2025 and will launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. The legendary Ninja Gaiden franchise is back, unveiling a thrilling cinematic trailer for Ragebound at the Game Awards 2024. This marks the series' grand return after more than a decade. This installment returns to the series' 2D roots, featuring hand-drawn animations and side-scrolling gameplay reminiscent of the original NES trilogy, but with enhanced visuals akin to the PlayStation or Sega Saturn era. Players will control a new protagonist, Kenji Mozu, a young ninja tasked with defending Hayabusa Village from demonic forces while Ryu Hayabusa is away. The game promises challenging combat, fluid platforming, and a blend of classic and modern gameplay elements. Ragebound is slated for a summer 2025 release on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, though specific details on the release date and platforms may still change as development progresses. One Move Away is a cozy, first-person puzzle game offering a unique blend of storytelling and puzzle solving. It immerses players in a richly detailed environment where every decision shapes the narrative. In this game, players pack belongings for each move, stepping into the lives of 3 unique characters. Their personal stories unfold through the items they choose to take with them or leave behind. The game is planned for release on PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X or S sometime in 2025. Demo signups will be available soon through the official website. Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire 2 is the eagerly awaited sequel to the acclaimed roguelike deck-building game, Slay the Spire. Developed by Megacrit, this installment introduces new characters, cards, and mechanics, promising to expand upon the innovative gameplay that made the original a genre-defining title. Set 1,000 years after the events of the first game, Slay the Spire 2 features an evolved Spire with fresh challenges and environments. Players can look forward to the return of familiar characters like the Ironclad and the Silent, alongside new additions such as the Necrobinder, a wandering lich who utilizes her left hand, Osti, in combat. The sequel retains the core mechanics of deck building and turn-based combat while introducing a host of new cards, relics, and potions. The Spire itself has undergone significant changes, offering dynamic paths and encounters that enhance replayability. Additionally, the game has been rebuilt from the ground up using the Godot engine, resulting in improved visuals and expanded modability. Slay the Spire 2 is slated to enter early access on PC via Steam in 2025. The developers have expressed their commitment to involving the community in the game's development process, similar to the approach taken with the original title. As Thieves. As Thieves is a multiplayer stealth action game from Other Side Entertainment, the studio founded by industry legends Warren Spector and Paul Neurath, creators of classics like Deus Ex and Thief. The game is set in an alternate world where magic and technology coexist, and it immerses players in a glittering, gloomy 1910s metropolis. Players assume the roles of master thieves, each with unique abilities, navigating a dynamic environment that blends industry, magic, and intrigue. The game emphasizes immersive first-person stealth mechanics within a multiplayer setting, allowing players to face off against both AI-controlled security and rival human thieves. Choices made during missions unlock unique playstyles and strategies, allowing for personalized character development. While the game focuses on multiplayer interactions, specific details about single-player modes or the extent of solo play have not been fully disclosed by the developers. As Thieves is scheduled for release in 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. Specific details regarding the release date and platform availability may be subject to change as development progresses. Steel Paws. Steel Paws is a mobile game from legendary developer Yu Suzuki, renowned for creating classics like Shenmue and Virtua Fighter. The cinematic reveal showcased a young woman equipped with robotic armor, accompanied by mechanical feline companions, as a massive arena emerged from the ground. While the trailer didn't provide gameplay specifics, the art style drew comparisons to the Mega Man series, suggesting a vibrant and dynamic aesthetic. The game will be accessible to Netflix subscribers at no additional cost and is slated for release in 2025. Kyora. Kyora is a 2D sandbox adventure game developed by Pugstorm, the creators of Core Keeper. Designed for 1 to 8 players, Kyora invites you to explore a realm of ruins where every pixel is a tool to create something new. In this game, players can mine resources, craft physics wands, battle powerful bosses, and build bases by terraforming the world around them. The game emphasizes creativity and exploration, allowing you to shape the environment to your liking. Kyora is scheduled for release in 2025. While specific platforms have not been confirmed, it's anticipated to be available on PC, considering Pugstorm's previous releases. As development progresses, more details about the exact release date and platform availability are expected to emerge. Rematch. Rematch is an upcoming online soccer game developed by Slowclap, the studio behind Absolver and Sifu. The game offers a fresh take on the soccer genre, blending fast-paced action with unique gameplay mechanics. Set in vibrant virtual arenas, Rematch delivers non-stop action with no fouls, no offsides, and fluid gameplay. Players control a single team member from a third-person perspective, seamlessly switching roles from striker to defender to a uniquely designed goalkeeper with special abilities. Each match demands split-second reactions and strategic teamwork to secure victory. The game is set for release in summer 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. Solasta 2. Solasta 2 is the forthcoming sequel to the acclaimed tactical RPG Solasta Crown of the Magister, developed by Tactical Adventures. This new installment continues to draw inspiration from tabletop role-playing games, offering players an immersive and strategic experience. Set decades after the original, Solasta 2 challenges players to assemble and develop a party capable of confronting Shadwin, a formidable entity threatening the region of Neokos. The game emphasizes exploration and combat, allowing players to navigate a vast world filled with dungeons, caverns, and complex political dynamics. Building upon the strengths of its predecessor, Solasta 2 introduces enhanced mechanics and a deeper narrative, aiming to provide a richer and more engaging experience for both new and returning players. The game is scheduled to enter Steam Early Access in 2025, with a demo anticipated earlier in the year. The Witcher 4. The Witcher 4 is the highly anticipated sequel in CD Projekt Red's acclaimed action role-playing series. The game marks a significant shift by introducing Ciri as the main protagonist, stepping into the lead role previously held by Geralt of Rivia. It will explore Ciri's journey as a Witcher, delving into her unique abilities and the challenges she faces. The Witcher 4 is currently in full-scale production, and is expected to be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. A release date has not yet been confirmed, but given the scope of the game, it may still be a while before we get our hands on it. Elden Ring Nightreign. Elden Ring Nightreign is an upcoming cooperative action role-playing game developed by From Software, serving as a spin-off to the acclaimed Elden Ring. It introduces a fresh multiplayer experience set in a parallel universe to the lands between. In Nightreign, players known as Nightfarers form teams of up to 3 to survive a single in-game day within a procedurally generated version of Limgrave. The game features a shrinking gameplay area, reminiscent of Battle Royale mechanics, resetting after players defeat a minor boss at the end of each in-game day. Players can choose from 8 unique characters, each with distinct abilities and ultimate attacks, to combat monsters and face formidable bosses. A limited network test is scheduled for February 2025 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X or S, with registrations opening on January 10th, 2025. The full release is anticipated later in 2025, with availability on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Notably, Nightreign will not support crossplay, meaning players can only team up with others on the same platform. Project Robot. Project Robot is the tentative title for the latest game from Fumito Ueda, the visionary developer behind Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian. The teaser trailer depicts a small human character climbing a colossal robot amidst a countdown to a catastrophic event. As the character ascends into the mech's head, it detaches and floats away, evading an approaching wave of debris. This evocative imagery aligns with Ueda's signature style, known for creating atmospheric and emotionally resonant experiences. Developed by Ueda's studio, Gen Design, and published by Epic Games, Project Robot is planned for release on the Epic Games Store, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles. Notably, this will be Ueda's first title available on Xbox platforms. Specific details regarding gameplay mechanics, narrative, and exact release dates remain under wraps. Split Fiction. Split Fiction is a cooperative action-adventure game developed by Hazelight Studios, the creators of It Takes Two and A Way Out. The game continues Hazelight's tradition of delivering engaging co-op experiences, this time blending sci-fi and fantasy elements. Players assume the roles of two rival authors, Mio and Zoe, who become trapped within a simulation that fuses their respective stories. To escape, they must collaborate, navigating through diverse environments that range from dragon-filled fantasy realms to futuristic sci-fi settings. The game features varied gameplay mechanics, including platforming challenges, puzzles, and boss battles, with each level introducing unique elements to keep the experience fresh and engaging. Supporting both local and online co-op, Split Fiction utilizes Hazelight's Friends Pass system, allowing players to invite a friend to join the adventure without requiring an additional purchase. Split Fiction is scheduled for release on March 6, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. Steel Hunters. Steel Hunters is a free-to-play PvPvE shooter developed by Wargaming, the creators of World of Tanks and World of Warships. The game introduces players to futuristic mech battles, blending elements of battle royale and extraction shooter mechanics. Players assume the roles of hunters, each piloting a unique mech with distinct abilities and playstyles. The game emphasizes strategic cooperation, with teams competing against rival squads and AI-controlled adversaries in dynamic arenas. Utilizing Unreal Engine 5, Steel Hunters features destructible environments, enhancing the immersive combat experience. A closed beta for Steel Hunters is currently available for PC players, offering an opportunity to experience the game's mechanics and provide feedback during its development phase. Interested players can sign up for the playtest on the official website or request access via Steam. The full release of Steel Hunters is scheduled for 2025, with availability planned for PC. Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is the forthcoming installment in Gearbox Software's renowned looter shooter series. Initially teased during Gamescom 2024, the game received a full gameplay reveal at the Game Awards 2024, showcasing its signature blend of vibrant visuals, chaotic combat, and expansive weaponry. Set on the planet of Kairos, players will confront the Timekeeper, a dictator wielding control over time to oppress the populace. The story begins when a catastrophic event shakes his regime, sending players on a journey through diverse environments filled with mechanical enemies, bandits, and alien creatures. The game introduces 4 new Vault Hunters, each equipped with unique abilities and skill trees, enhancing the series' emphasis on cooperative gameplay. While specific details about these characters remain under wraps, Gearbox has indicated that players can expect innovative mechanics and customization options. Borderlands 4 is slated for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. Virtua Fighter 6. Virtua Fighter 6 is the latest installment in Sega's pioneering 3D fighting game series, marking the franchise's return after nearly 2 decades. This sequel is under development by Ryuga Gotoku Studio, renowned for the Yakuza series. The reveal trailer showcased iconic characters Akira Yuki and Sarah Bryan engaging in a dynamic street fight, highlighting the game's enhanced graphics and fluid combat mechanics. While specific gameplay details remain limited, the involvement of Ryuga's studio suggests a potential infusion of narrative depth and innovative features into the series. This announcement is part of Sega's broader initiative to revive classic franchises, with plans to rejuvenate titles such as Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, and Streets of Rage. Virtua Fighter 6 is scheduled for release in 2025, targeting platforms including PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. Project Century. Project Sentry is another bold entry from Ryuga Gotoku Studio, the developers behind the Yakuza and Like a Dragon series. The game is set in Japan during the year 1915, marking a departure from the studio's contemporary settings. The reveal trailer showcases a protagonist engaging in visceral combat, utilizing melee weapons in a gritty, early 20th century Japanese environment. The game's aesthetic and tone suggest a darker, more mature narrative with a focus on intense brawler-style gameplay reminiscent of the studio's previous titles. While specific details about the storyline, characters, and gameplay mechanics remain under wraps, the setting in 1915 Japan opens possibilities for exploring historical themes and events from that era. The trailer hints at a complex narrative intertwined with the socio-political landscape of early 20th century Japan. As of now, the studio has not disclosed a specific release date or even a release year for Project Sentry. Turok Origins. Turok Origins marks the return of the iconic dinosaur hunting franchise, reimagined as a third-person shooter developed by Saber Interactive. This installment introduces cooperative gameplay, allowing players to embody legendary Turok warriors. Together, they confront ferocious dinosaurs and a formidable alien threat intent on eradicating humanity. A notable shift from its first-person roots, Turok Origins adopts an over-the-shoulder perspective, enhancing the immersive combat experience. Players can harness enemy DNA to upgrade their weapons and abilities, adding a strategic layer to the action. The game supports both solo and cooperative play, catering to different player preferences. Turok Origins is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC. Splitgate 2. Splitgate 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the original portal-based arena shooter developed by 1047 Games. This time, the studio promises to take the franchise to new heights, with a bigger team and Unreal Engine 5 delivering vastly improved visuals and performance. The game builds on its predecessor's unique portal mechanics, but introduces new features aimed at evolving the competitive shooter experience. Players will now align with distinct factions, each offering unique playstyles and loadouts, adding layers of strategy to every match. Beyond the gameplay, Splitgate 2 will expand the lore of its universe. The developers have teased a deeper narrative experience that fans can explore through the companion app's digital comic series, titled Splitgate: The Games We Play. The game is set to launch sometime in 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S PC, and previous generation consoles. Onimusha: Way of the Sword. Way of the Sword marks the return of Capcom's acclaimed samurai action series, introducing a new chapter set in the early Edo period. The game transports players to Kyoto, a city now shrouded in darkness and overrun by the demonic Genma. Players assume the role of a lone samurai equipped with the legendary Oni Gauntlet, standing as the final defense against this supernatural menace. Departing from the fixed camera angles of earlier titles, the game embraces full 3D combat, drawing inspiration from contemporary action games. The reveal trailer highlights intense swordplay, blending traditional samurai combat with mystical abilities powered by the Oni Gauntlet. It combines the series' signature themes with updated gameplay mechanics and cutting-edge visuals. The game is slated for release in 2026 and will launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC via Steam. Stage Fright. Stage Fright is the latest cooperative adventure from Ghost Town Games, the creators of the acclaimed Overcooked series. Players embark on a charming and spooky journey, blending the chaotic co-op gameplay of Overcooked with escape room-style puzzles. It emphasizes teamwork and communication, offering both online and couch co-op modes. You will guide characters through various challenges, solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles in a magical, eerie setting. While a specific release date has not been announced, Stage Fright is currently listed on Steam, indicating a forthcoming launch. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is the latest installment in Sega's high-speed kart racing series, announced at the Game Awards 2024. This new entry aims to elevate the franchise by introducing innovative mechanics that promise to transport players into a new dimension of racing excitement. The cinematic teaser features Shadow the Hedgehog behind the wheel, hinting at a roster of iconic characters from the Sonic universe. While specific gameplay details remain under wraps, the game is expected to build upon the series' signature fast-paced racing, potentially incorporating elements inspired by the Sonic live-action movies. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on multiple platforms, including PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store. Mafia: The Old Country. Mafia: The Old Country is the latest installment in 2K Games' renowned crime saga, developed by Hangar 13. This prequel transports players to early 1900s Sicily, delving into the origins of the Mafia. Players will step into the shoes of Enzo Favara, an orphaned laborer who seizes the opportunity to join the Teresi crime family. Swearing an oath of loyalty to Don Teresi, Enzo descends into the brutal underworld of 1900s Sicily, navigating a dangerous and unforgiving era. The game emphasizes a rich narrative experience, focusing on the authentic realism and storytelling that the Mafia series is known for. But unlike its predecessors, Mafia: The Old Country will feature more linear gameplay, allowing for a deeper exploration of its storyline. Mafia: The Old Country is scheduled for release in the summer of 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, and PC via Steam. Okami Sequel. Okami 2 is the long-awaited sequel to Capcom's critically acclaimed 2006 action-adventure game, Okami. This new installment sees the return of original director Hideki Kamiya, who will be leading the project through his newly established studio, Clovers. The announcement was made through a brief teaser trailer, showcasing the return of the sun goddess Amaterasu in her iconic wolf form, maintaining the original's signature painterly art style. While specific gameplay details and a release date have not been disclosed, the confirmation of Kamiya's involvement has generated significant excitement among fans. Clovers, founded by Kamiya after his departure from Platinum Games in 2023, comprises several former members of the original Okami development team. This reunion of talent aims to recapture the magic of the original game while introducing new elements to captivate both returning players and newcomers. As development is in its early stages, more details about Okami 2's storyline, gameplay mechanics, and platform availability have not yet been revealed. Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. Intergalactic is Naughty Dog's first new franchise in over a decade, blending their signature storytelling with a rich, futuristic sci-fi setting. The game follows Jordan A. Munn, a resourceful bounty hunter stranded on a mysterious planet called Simperia. As she fights to escape, Jordan faces blade-wielding robotic enemies while uncovering the secrets behind the planet's long isolation. The narrative is directed by Neil Druckmann, known for The Last of Us, while the soundtrack is composed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, the Academy Award-winning duo behind The Social Network and Gone Girl. Currently in development for PlayStation 5, the game does not yet have a confirmed release date. And that's a wrap on the new game announcements from the Game Awards 2024. Did any of the games make it onto your wish list? For more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.